This is a true story that happened in my town. So this one Wednesday is like a normal day for the whole school. But today was different. Every other class had all their kids. But Mrs. Gandy's room was totally empty. And you know why? Because the night before, at 2:17 in the morning, every kid woke up, got out of bed, walked downstairs, and into the dark. And they never came back.
I don't understand at all. Why just her classroom? Why only hers?
Where are our children?
We have a lot of emotional parents here. I think it's best if you keep some distance from this place.
Matthew, where are you? Where did you go?
This is where the story really starts.
Good morning, Owasso. This is Chad with Owasso Live, and this is the Morning Loop. Well, today I'm going to do our Monday movie review over Weapons. I went to go see this weekend. I just checked it out by myself because my buddy that I normally go with, he doesn't like scary movies. So I just checked it out by myself because I heard a bunch of good things about it. I heard that it had I heard it had one kind of moment that you just kind of roll your eyes at, and I definitely did see it. It was kind of really ridiculous. But I'll go over this, and we'll check this out. So let me pull up these articles real quick, and we'll get this started. All right, and show me transition. There we go. But yes, as you can see right here, we'll start with the Rotten Tomatoes first. As you can see, has a 94 from critics and an 86 from audiences, so it is actually a pretty decent movie from both the critics and the audience scores. And I can attest it was an entertaining movie. I didn't think it was the best movie in the world, but it was definitely entertaining. But with most movies, horror thriller types, once you know the twist, there's almost no point watching it again, because once you know what's going on, it's not a shock anymore. That's why thrillers are kind of like a one-hit wonder for most of the time, because once you know the twist, there's no surprise anymore. You know what the twist is. And I'm going to try to get into this without spoiling it, but the story is told from the perspective of like 5 different people. The teacher, Josh Brolin's character, the angry father. It's told from the cop's perspective. It's also told from the that kind of like skinny, junky kid's perspective. Then it's told through the principal's perspective, and then it's told at the very end through the little boy, the only little boy in the series or in the show that doesn't disappear. It's told through his perspective, and his is the most like revealing of like what actually happened to the kids and all that. So I thought it was a very entertaining movie. Very good. It's good. It's not a great movie. Was it a good movie? Yes. But was it a great movie? Would I go see it again in theaters? Probably not. But if it was on TV or something, I would probably watch it again, or I might like rent it another time just to check it out to watch with some friends. But it's not the great movie. I'm not going back into the theaters to see it again. But because it's hard to talk about it without ruining it in this case. But again, told through the different perspectives of each character and how they're viewing things, which is always an interesting way to tell a story. starts off again with the lady and how like everyone in the town kind of blames her for what happened, you know, her trauma. But then it goes to Josh Brolin's character, and his is the one where that really like stupid moment, because you can tell that the movie is kind of an allegory for addiction and substance abuse. Definitely is that, because everybody has like a problem. Like the teacher is an alcoholic. Josh Brolin's character is dealing with the loss of his son, and he's kind of coping with it in his way, which is leading to like a strain in his relationship with his wife. Then there's the actual like drug addict, the skinny kid. He's a drug addict. There's the cop. He's also dealing with seems like a loveless marriage, and he's also a recovering alcoholic. And the only thing I'll say is like every character, I swear to God, every character has to have like a gay person in it now. And the principal character in it, which is the Asian guy from Doctor Strange, him, which he's a good actor. I like him. He's a good actor, but of course his character has to be gay, which I had no clue about this until, you know, you see his side of the story. But he has the most interesting part in the movie, as everyone sees from the trailers and all that. But yeah, it's a decent movie, and the kid the kid actually did really well, and the kid's dealing through abuse, like he's being, I don't want to say anything without spoiling it, but he's dealing with his own like version of abuse from home, and I don't want to give the whole like spin away for people who haven't seen it yet, so I don't want to get too into his story. But yeah, it's like all through abuse. But getting back to the big moment in the film that you just will roll your eyes at is, it's of course they're kind of playing it as an allegory to school shootings. And you know, you think that, you know, that the premise itself kind of already gives off those vibes. Like you don't have to like go super like ham or hard trying to like throw that point over the edge. But in Josh Brolin's side of the story, he has a dream where he's like following and trying to chase his son and find him. And he comes up to a house, and above the house is a giant AR-15. And it's got the time, it's got a clock on it, or a timer on it, not a timer, just a clock on it. Shows 2:17, which, as you saw from the trailer, that's what time all the kids just disappeared from their beds. So very, very interesting. Like I thought it was absolutely like ridiculous. Like when you see it, like anybody that watches it will just be like, wow, that's a little over the top, don't you think, movie? And you know, but that's the thing, is like filmmakers can't be subtle with their messaging anymore. They have to be way over the top in this ridiculous like world that we have now. It's so silly. But that's it. Again, it's a decent movie. Besides that, that was the biggest eye roll part for me. The rest of the movie was actually really good. I thought that it was all acted very well. The leads all did great. So yeah, and like I said, it was a very interesting like twist. And I don't want to get into it for people who haven't seen it yet, but a lot of you probably have already seen it, or you know, saw like spoilers online already. But it's a good movie, and like of course the big thing that everybody talks about in it is the Naruto running from it. Like as we'll pull it up in the little bottom corner over here first. Let me go ahead and pull this up. There we go. We'll pull up this scene real quick.
Where are you?
Oh my God.
What's wrong?
What did she do?
What are you talking about?
Where are our children?
Can you keep a secret?
Yeah, but as you can see right
Where
there,
are you?
that's how
my God.
all the
What's wrong?
kids and the
What did
people
she
in
do?
this
What
like,
are you
ran away. So you know something kind of supernatural's happening, and this is what that's from. Like once you see it, you know you can't unsee it. So the Naruto run from anime. So, like, either the director is an anime fan or just found it funny and making fun of people. But, yeah, it's so silly. So silly. Let me go ahead and I'll pull up a bigger screen of it over here. But, yeah. That's how all the kids ran it. So, either the director, if you didn't have a reason enough to dislike anime, I guess. Yeah, but, I mean, people do this stuff all the time, so I don't know if the director is doing it because he's a fan of it or because he's making fun of it, but people did this crap all the time. Yeah, if you remember the Area 51, people were training to storm Area 51 like this. And then you also have to ask yourselves, why do people in Japan think that this makes you run faster? As we all know, anybody that's ever sprinted or played any sports knows that that is not fast. That does not make you faster. But yeah, this is a whole thing.
Just jump in when they
So
go
see
by.
somebody running like this. Like, are they making fun of Naruto or are they making fun of this movie? So, whatever. But that's pretty much like it. Like, I don't want to like get into too much of spoilers for the movie, but it is a good movie. Like, it's entertaining, well acted. Definitely worth a watch. It's definitely worth a watch, but definitely not something, that I'm going to probably either buy. I would probably not buy this one as a movie, but if it was on TV or able to rent somewhere, I'd probably watch it, but definitely not something I'm going to buy, and definitely not something I'm going to go see in theaters again. So it's a good movie, though. It's definitely worth a watch. So besides that whole, like, school shooting, like, allegory that just made me roll my eyes so hard. It was so stupid. That was the worst part of the movie. But that's pretty much all I've got for today. I just wanted to do a quick movie review today. And then tomorrow I think I'll get into Trump deploying the National Guard to, I know it's kind of slow on the roll on that, but I'll talk about Trump deploying the National Guard to Washington, D.C. to try to get the crime under control there. And we'll even talk about the fact that they were covering up crime stats there. So but that's pretty much all I've got for today. This was Chad with Owasso Live. This was The Morning Loop. Be sure to like, share, and subscribe so you too can stay in the loop. But that's pretty much all I've got for today. So I will catch you all on the next one. So I will see you later, everybody.
I just want to say how very sorry I am for...
She should be locked up until she tells us what happened.
The truth is that I want an answer just as bad as all of you.
We're talking about 17 kids in one classroom. I want to know what happened in that classroom. Why just her classroom? Why only her?
They're our children.
I love those kids.
This is a true story that happened right here in my town. A lot of people die in a lot of really weird ways in this story, but you're not going to find it in the news.
Those kids walked out of those homes. No one pulled them out. No one forced them. What do you see that I don't?
Show me. Where did you go?
There's something very, very wrong going on.
What am I looking at?
Leave the investigating to the investigators.
I've never seen anything like that in my life.
Are you watching? Are you watching? Are you watching? Are you watching?